What is going on,
Oh,
everybody?
jeez.
Welcome to another episode of the Rattler Roundup Podcast for Season 2, Episode 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, folks? I'm JPeeps. That's Ace for y'all tonight. Yes, of course, we got the Rattler Roundup Podcast and all those fun things going on. But yeah, man, I'm excited
Super
for it.
Bowl. We're in the dead season now.
Yeah. Look, next week, this will be the only podcast.
I don't even know what we're going to be talking about for the next how many weeks on this only podcast.
I mean,
Besides
trust
just
me.
like we have basketball and track stuff, but that's about it.
Baseball, softball, we got a lot of stuff, man. It's
Me
never
talk
a
about
dull
baseball is
moment.
going to be... Y'all going to have to forgive me when I talk baseball. That is one of those sports, man. Whew, y'all pressing your luck on that. I'm just messing.
I believe in
Anyway.
you. I believe in you.
Anyway, we got some good stuff tonight, Super Bowl's over, but we got FAMU stuff, basketball updates, whatnot. There's always goodies to be discussed. So be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. You know how it rolls.
We have no intro.
Baseball,
so
softball, track, club wrestling. All right, no offense, NC
Yeah.
Rattler, but the only ones I know anything about is softball and track.
Yeah, they do have a club wrestling team. That's very true. But yeah, baseball is actually starting up here soon, which I guess we could start with baseball tonight. But before we do, of
baseball,
course,
I need to be educated.
if you have not already, be sure to donate to Fang Exchange. It is so simple, so easy. They have a Cash App. I literally donated this morning, actually, while walking my dog after I left the gym. It was that easy. It took me a couple seconds. So if you have not given, it's so simple. Just go ahead, go on Cash App, and go give. Goes a long way.
You heard the man.
Exactly. You know it, dude.
You need to go fix your mic. Check your mic output. I think or input. I think your input's off. I don't think your mic is. You're coming in through the headphones and not the mic.
I'm coming in through the Oh crap! Golly. All right, Ace. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put baseball here real quick. Well, actually, let me put this up first. You go ahead while I figure this out.
All right, so we have our SWAC 2026 predicted order of finish. The Rattlers, I believe they were very successful coming through because clearly they have the second best odds. That team on the other side of the coast of Florida, unfortunately, is number one. I remember that from last year. We talked a little bit about this. Bethune's got a powerhouse on the baseball side of it, sadly. We got the goodies of Jackson State sitting down there. Nobody likes you guys. Alcorn, rightfully at the bottom. That's where we like you. Same with Mississippi Valley, right at the bottom where we like you. Alabama A&M also there with Prairie View. Southern, not too bad. Right in the mid. That's generally what they do anyway. Not surprising. Grambling, Alabama State, about the same. There's no difference. This was not helping my hair. My hair refuses to stand up. I give up. Anyways,
all right, how about
back.
Is there any difference now?
No, you're still coming through the earbuds. Don't worry.
Still coming through the earbuds? Dang it. Okay. Oh, wait. Headphone. Okay, I see now. Headphone.
You go to settings and then audio.
Settings, audio. Mike says USB condition phone. Speaker says communications communications. Let me switch that to default. All right. I feel like that didn't help, but we'll see what happens.
Oh well, whatever. Don't worry. We'll just roll with it.
Yeah. This is why I need Dalton here. Dalton's that's my tech microphone guy. That's what I need. But yeah, man. Basically the two teams that met for the SWAC championship last year in baseball, they're slated to meet again. Again, as you see there, Jorge Rodriguez from Bethune. Bethune made it all the way to the Tallahassee regional.
Yeah, I remember last year they were decent.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm not saying any better than decent. Take it as you get it.
You know why?
Some
You know
schools just
why?
can't be good at multiple sports.
Well, yeah, that's true too. But I was gonna say, you know why, and you can look at their entire roster and see why.
They be getting the non-tariffed imports.
Wow, sheesh, Louise.
I'm sorry,
Wasn't
that's
going
too
that
wrong.
far. But I
That's
mean,
too
no,
wrong.
that's honest. I mean, what is Major League Baseball mostly made up of now? Everybody that needs a translator. I'm gonna leave it at that. But you know what? I'm proud of what
We're
Coach
both
Shoop
going
was able to
hell.
do.
I'm sorry, people.
Yeah, no, yeah,
My
we are
Hispanic
going. Yeah,
family,
yeah, we're going.
y'all is cool. Don't get this wrong. But it's that team on the other side of the coast. You know, we don't like them, so I have to be not nice about it. You know, so yeah, don't take it personal.
I mean, did I say nah? You
We,
know what?
we
Hey,
both.
you know, I'm already on. What's the name of that song? A Highway to Hell. I'm already on my way there.
I'm a
At this,
highway to hell.
it's already on my way there anyway. But nevertheless, you know, yeah. Hey, you know, you got to. That's where honestly baseball is now. Baseball is strictly it's all minorities now.
If you're
And
bringing
they
people
are.
in from the Dominican Republic, just ensure they're not a pedophile, please. Like a
See why you got
PTSD.
it? What? See, you talk. Oh, you talking about what's his name? Was it? Was that Franco? Wander
Franco,
Franco?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you talking about. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
baseball for me permanently got ruined when the moment they finally paid a player, he turned out to be Diddy Jr. Like, come on now.
But yes, nevertheless, you know, full faith in Coach Shoop's staff and the job that they've done recruiting. They've planted their flag here in Hillsborough County. But I mean, it makes sense though. This county is
Hey, Tampa
very much
got some good baseball players, you know.
always
You ever seen
has.
they always had, you know, USF sometimes you be seeing them, they be popping out from USF too. The one that stay in Tampa, they go USF, they pop out
Yeah.
in the majors. You know, Shane starts with an M.
McClanahan.
I couldn't say it. I was trying to say McCallahan, and I'm like, it's not McCallahan, it's McClennan something.
Shane McClanahan.
Yeah, Shane McClanahan. That guy from USF, from Tampa, you know. That's what I'm talking about. These guys be popping out from Tampa. Not all Hispanic, you know. They got some guys who could sling it really hard, really fast, and they could swing it and
I believe
sling
they
it.
got Gary Sheffield's son. That's who FAMU. I believe FAMU did get him.
Nice.
So that's a notable signing. So I look forward to seeing what they bring to the table this year. I need to look at more. I need to see and hear about more games and see more numbers and stuff. But as far as this goes, I'd replace 1 and 2, and I have full faith right now. If
That
I'm
could
not
happen.
mistaken, that looks like 12 first place votes for Bethune, 2 first place votes for FAMU, and then 2 first place votes for Alabama State, and then Grambling's right there at 4th, and then Jackson State at 5th. That top 4 is actually whoops. That top 4 is actually spot on. And then, of course, as well, Rattler Baseball returns this week. So,
ooh, nice.
That's true. Yeah, bullpen has upgraded.
Oh, we're back on Saturday. Interesting.
Yep.
Quadruple header. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
So a full series, pretty much. All right, nice. It's a full series.
If you're not doing anything on Valentine's Day, go see a baseball game.
Keeping mom behind home. Or I'm going to go downtown and just troll people. 1 or 2.
Man.
Last year for Valentine's Day, I was incapacitated. This year it's going to be a Saturday, so we'll be trolling. Remember last year I had the wisdom teeth on Valentine's Day?
Oh, I was about to say I couldn't even remember that, but I thought that was over the summer. Whoa.
Yeah, remember last year last year went by wildly fast, but we won't get into that. But yeah, this is a Friday the 13th. What could go wrong? Holy crap. Wow. I just realized that. Interesting. Anyways, so we have a series starting on Friday the 13th. Can't go wrong with that. And then you're ending the series on Tuesday, I believe. So
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Weekend
Monday,
baseball.
ending it on Monday.
Ending on Monday, yeah. So we have a nice, beautiful weekend of baseball, among other things going on this weekend. Next year will be so much more entertaining because next year we'll be seeing so many fake couples break up and it'll be glorious to watch. Oof. I'm on a roll.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah, that's right. I see why you said that. Oh yeah, plot twist. Ooh.
Watch
Yeah.
karma get. Watch it be like me in that situation next year. That'd be so funny if I see this shit now.
I will go buy you and her, whoever she may be a year from now, a bottle of Bel Air champagne.
Everyone's buy. I'm gonna not say it on there what we should be buying, but it's okay.
Nah,
I need a
I'm not
nice
buying
big
that.
bottle of rum. We'll be good with that.
Okay.
Hey, I was showing out for the Super Bowl. Don't knock it.
Okay, so also
We're
FAMU softball's back. So they
never go
basically
wrong with some softball.
well, actually, they did play tonight. They lost to Marshall 3-2, unfortunately, but they played a heck of a game.
Bingo.
It's going to be a tough. It is. It sure is.
Hey, but you know what, ladies? Just for all the ladies out here, just remember, or guys who don't watch football, however few they may be, Monday's a holiday. Monday's President's Day. Schedule your Valentine's dates for President's Day. Football only comes, Super Bowl only comes once a year. You can schedule a date the day after. Don't worry. Because the people who don't watch Super Bowl will be at the restaurants for Valentine's Day. Monday, it might be less crowded. Follow for more
Talk to him, Steve Harvey. Talk to him, Steve Harvey. Come on now.
Survey says.
Bingo. I wasn't going for that type of Steve Harvey. I was going for that book, Steve Harvey.
Oh, hold on. I don't got a book around. Hold on one sec.
Yeah, over there. Where he basically was giving all that relationship advice.
Hold on. If I was Spider-Man, I'll just swing my web and I'll give him my Bible right there. That's I'm trolling.
But yeah, so yeah, they lost this evening to Marshall, 3-2 ball game. They hung tough. If you look at most of their games this year that they've already played, you know, they played Howard so it was a Campbell University tournament. They played Howard, they won 6-5. They played Campbell, they lost 4-12. Then they played Howard again, lost 10-12. Then played Campbell again and lost 4-15. So Campbell basically a difference of 3 runs between the first matchup and the second matchup. The game against Tennessee Tech was canceled on Sunday in that Campbell University tournament. And then, of course, you know, tonight they played Marshall. They got Marshall to come to Tallahassee. It's all good. You know, it happens. That was a team that you were not expected to beat. But the fact that you only lost by 1 run says a lot.
Yep.
Also, you know, now you turn your attention to the HBCU Invitational, which is a February 13th through February 15th game series or tournament. That's in Atlanta. So if you're not doing anything on Valentine's Day, from the hours of 12:15 to what looks like it may be 6, 7 o'clock, go check out FAMU against Hampton and NC Central.
I mean, if you're in Atlanta, you go to a baseball game, right? If you're single and whatnot, so you go to a baseball game early in the day. People got nothing to do in the evening, and all the non-roster spots are going to be taken already. The free agents are going to be the only ones in the clubs in Atlanta scene. So after the baseball game, you hit them up.
The fact that you were just like
I'm scheduling everybody's plans out for y'all. Come on now. You got that baseball game starting at what time? 12:15, right?
12:15, and then
first
another
pitch 12:15, right? 4 o'clock. You got that full day of baseball. You in Atlanta. All the taken people are going to be having to fulfill their obligations on that day. So after you get that baseball, you go, you hit up rest of the evening. It's going free agent signing.
The fact that you were playing this entire holiday like an NFL GM is wild to me.
I'm trolling so hard today.
But yeah, no, NC Rattler, you're right. You know, it is brutal, like the scheduling and the traveling that they're going to have to do. Because, I mean, you know, after this, they're coming back from North Carolina. They played a game tonight in Tallahassee. Friday, or probably early Friday morning or Thursday, They're going to head to Atlanta, and then even after Atlanta, they head down to Miami. I mean, it's not horrible. It's close within proximity because, I mean, for looking at this, they don't leave the state again until March 6th when they play Jackson State in a 3-game series.
That's a pretty good spread.
Yeah. It is. It's because, I mean, and again, these series are all after Atlanta, again, Miami, and then after that, you play one game against Florida State on the 25th. Then you go to Orlando to play George Washington, Wagner, Dartmouth, and then George Washington and UCF. And then you finally leave Florida to go to Mississippi on March 6th. So, I mean, it's favorable. There are some games in there you should steal. I don't think you're going to beat Florida International. I don't think you're going to beat Florida State or UCF. But there are favorable games in here. Both, HBCU, PWI schools that you should be able to steal games from.
I will say I'm not entirely sure. You're gonna have to check me on this one. So when they play like UCF, FSU, and those type of schools, do they get paid like how in football it is?
I don't know. I don't know.
All I gotta say is keep it respectable. Don't get hit out the field. I don't know how you can't say run out the gym, so I'm assuming it's hit out the field or knocked out of the park.
I would say don't get run ruled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Run ruled.
Because I think that goes into effect in like the 4th inning.
Oof.
4th or 5th inning, I think.
FSU softball has been historically good.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse, man. If it ain't Oklahoma, it's usually them.
Yep. Yeah, softball is the one I sadly pay more attention to than college baseball. Baseball is boring enough, but college softball is not bad. When it's on, I just tune in every once in a while. But yeah, so FSU's gonna be a rough one, but UCF, keep it respectable at least against UCF and FIU. I don't expect much against FSU, but like UCF and FIU, just like not get run ruled. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. And then also, too, we have women's basketball. So they basically got a sweep of... Why does it say lost again? I could have swore I typed in one.
Wow, they actually won game.
They won both.
Massive round of applause. Massive round of applause.
They actually won both. So they beat Prairie View 80-61. They beat Texas Southern 86-73. So they go from beating both the Texas schools to now they got to play both the Mississippi schools. Again, Jesus Christ, I could have swore I changed that. All right, we're going to just scratch that one. Okay, so, yes, they play Texas Southern, or not Texas, they play Alcorn on February 12th. They play Jackson State on February 14th on Valentine's Day. So, again, multiple Valentine's Day plans centered around
Where's that game against Jackson State?
It's in Mississippi.
Yeah, I wouldn't give y'all any advice for that. I'm sorry. I don't know how long the drive is from Mississippi to Tallahassee either, so I can't even suggest anything too crazy.
I was saying, dude, have you ever driven from Florida to Mississippi?
Bro, I am not willingly going into Mississippi unless I have a very good reason to, and it's mostly just to drive to Louisiana. It's straight through Mississippi. I am not dilly-dallying in Mississippi if I can help it. Yeah, that is one of those states you're like, I'm good on that. I don't need all that.
Yeah, no, I mean, because it's like a son.
What's up, little baby?
What's up, little baby? No, I do agree.
So, if I don't have a reason to be in your state, you are not finding me in certain states.
This is also true. She is onto something. It is a solid group with a solid foundation. I just need to see. They are building. I need to see, like, again, Southern
keep taking baby steps in the right direction.
Yes, and Southern's the top tier team in the SWAC on the women's side, so it's like that's who I need to see you like really perform against, if we're being honest. Now for the men here, so they lost the one against Texas Southern 57-62. They beat Prairie View. They scored 100 points, but they gave up 96 points.
All right. You know what I'm going to ask? Bring them a box score of free throws, turnovers, and rebounds against Texas Southern. Oh, they beat Southern. Peeps, did you give me false information? Oh, wait, Texas Southern or Southern Southern?
Well, let's see. Let's look at the schedule. I can't believe I got these dates wrong. You know what? It was a long day at work. Golly. So
yeah, we warmed up the weather. We're back. We're good now.
So yeah,
the
they
weather
did beat
warmed up
Southern.
and Peeps in his hoodie.
They beat Southern by 3. I thought they played everybody twice. I guess not. Oh, they haven't played
the
Southern
game on the left,
again.
did they win or lose?
Wait, which one?
The one on the left.
The one on the left, they lost.
Okay, yeah. I can tell you right now, 7 of 25 from 3 and 14 of 21 from the paint. There you go. That's why you lost by 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 7 fast break points. I'm always sitting here saying,
lucky they won against Prairie View. They missed 10 free throws against Prairie View. But they couldn't miss from 3, which is probably why they won. That bailed them out. And 46 bench points. That clutches up helpful. I'm assuming the bench went on a run. And I'm guessing it's probably Washington.
Thank God. But yeah, man. I mean, look.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that would explain why Prairie View lost.
Wait, let me pull this up because I had this.
I know box score watching is very difficult to do sometimes, but when it's college like this, you could pretty much tell the story of a game just by box score watching, sadly. No, if a player is good or not, that's when it gets more difficult, but if a team is good or not, that could be more helpful in that situation.
So, Prairie View was 31 of 59 in field goals, 27 of 40 from the free throw line.
That's not terrible. I mean, it's like 70%.
Their leading scorer had 32 points. The next leading scorer had 27 points.
Bruh, him, you was spreading the love to score 100 against them.
Had to.
No, also, when you have 2 guys at about 50 points between 2 guys, that means your bench didn't do squat. Most likely. What was the bench points for Prairie View?
See, rebounds. So Prairie View had 29 rebounds. FAMU did have 41 rebounds. So Little Baby is correct.
That's a good way to win a game. Yeah. The fact you had 20 more rebounds and only won by 4 is kind of concerning, but we'll take the win because some of these losses are pretty mind-boggling per se, you know, especially with that one against Texas Southern there on the left where you missed 7 free throws. How many turnovers did they have in that game?
In the Texas Southern game?
Yeah.
How many turnovers did FAMU have in that game? They had, as we pull it up right now, they had, as far as turnovers go, they had 16 turnovers in that game.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They had 16 turnovers, 5 blocks, 9 steals.
Prairie View shot at the end, so the game was, what, a 7-point game? And so it should have been 10 points. Okay, that's still not bad. Yeah, but you lost by 5 points. You had 16 turnovers, and you missed 18 threes and 7 free throws, right? So just for the hypothetical, you know, for the what-if game, you know, you'll drive yourself crazy with it sometimes. But this one is pretty important. I've always said, you shot terrible from 3. Guess what? If you made one more 3 and 1 trip to the free throw line, you hit both your shots. Well, guess what? You're at a tie game.
Facts. No, that's big facts.
But, I mean, you couldn't hit in one game and you couldn't miss in the other. So I guess it kind of balances out. But we need some form of consistency. You're not going to get 73% from the team every game. But you can't get 28% at all. Ever. We need you somewhere in that 50%, 40, 50%. That's like the sweet spot right there. Or as a team, you need to be around that. You need guys who could hit high percentage shots, and not just because you're open, you're taking a 3. You need a guy who can actually hit the 3, taking the 3. If you're a center and you can't shoot outside of 10 feet, and you're trying to shoot a 3 because you're wide open, that's not the move, man. You swing that rock.
Here we go.
Or you drive.
Second half, we also
the one on
stopped
ISO ball. Ew. I don't like ISO.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
like when
why
that
they
ball
did
going move. If you, I don't know, pull up. I want to say 2013 or 2014 Spurs, or hell, even 2016 Warriors. Just watch that ball move. Ball moving faster than the people. That's all I gotta say.
And then it's like, see, and my thing is always this: the fast break points. And then the bench points too. Big difference. And also, but really those last three: second chance points, fast break points, bench points. You're a team from Florida. You should be able to run the floor with anybody.
Now
7
that you
fast break
mention
points.
that, bruh, you missed 18 threes and you only had 5 second chance points. Do me a favor and please pull up the rebounding numbers in that game. I know it's going to be terrible.
The rebounding numbers in the Texas Southern game.
Yeah, I need it. That is going to drive me up a wall, but I already know it's going to be crap. Once you tell me you had 5 second chance points and you missed so many field goals, you shot 33% from the field, and you're telling me you only had 5 second chance points?
So Texas Southern had 33 rebounds in that game, and then FAMU had 38. So FAMU did out rebound them.
So they were all defensive rebounds, clearly, because what are we doing on these second chance point opportunities?
Hold up, here we go. Oh, go ahead.
Went to the game, Mr. Shirley is officially shot. Didn't have the same level of confidence that he did early select. Oh, damn. So we got streaky shooters, okay. But I mean, pulling back up this, right? You had 5, like, I get you out rebounded them, but like 5 second chance points? Pardon the voice crack, but like, holy crap. What are we doing here, man? Like, jeez. What's up, Kev from Thailand? I'm sorry, I'm just crashing out over seeing 5 second chance points on a team that shot 33% from the field. I'm sorry. But the basketball fan in me just cannot for the life of me understand how you let that happen. Like, I mean, you can occasionally get like a lucky rebound, you know, those long rebounds. Are you not practicing for the long rebound? When you're taking a three, you know those rebounds are going to go long.
I was telling some folks the night of the Texas Southern game, you know, I was like, you know, I look at this and I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I just followed the numbers and listened to like the chatter. Listening to it and then looking at the numbers afterwards, I sat there and I say to myself, I'm like, I don't know how confident they really are with their shots. How confident are they that they know they need to finish shots, you know? And I even said to, you know, 100 shots.
Yeah, this is probably most likely it. But I mean, you got to have confidence in your shot, yes, and you also need to have confidence in each other. Just because the guy's taking a shot, you need to be prepared for the rebound to give yourself a second chance. Yeah,
you need to box out more.
Box out works on defense, but that's what you really need. Box out on offense is key, but when it's 3-point shots, boxing out, you can box out someone under the rim. That ball is going to go long. You're not going to be much use boxing out at that point. So that comes into play with your guys who are on the wings and on the top of the key, who are up in that upper arc area. They need to be aware of those rebounds going long to grab them.
Wait. The hot fish sandwiches. Storm the coral. Yeah, that's crazy. That should have been a technical. That's wild. Golly. The hot fish sandwiches is crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, man, it's just like, I mean, just looking at the two games and just seeing the difference in, you know, consistency. It's just,
what I like a lot though is they only took 15 threes. And that means they drove 44 points in the paint. That is what you like to see. When your team's struggling to shoot the ball, that meant they said, okay, well, we didn't shoot the ball very good in Texas Southern. Well, we're going to get to the cup more. And they got an uptick in free throws. We saw 8 more free throws attempted, which meant you drew more fouls. And 44 points in the paint means your big guys dominated and your guys were getting penetration into the defense. And when you can do that, when you can get inside the paint, that means you can kick out to open guys because teams are going to collapse on you once you get inside the paint. And then you get more open shots. And hopefully, like I said, it's finding the ball is finding the guys who can hit the shot rather than a guy who's shooting 20% from three or something.
And see, that type of game and that type of production and output, that might be their identity. That might be.
Drive, kick. That's what they need to do.
Exactly. Like, just continuously just keep doing it. Make defenses second guess. Make defenses chase you.
They need to start running elevators. No. Enough of the DHOs. I hate DHOs. They drive me up a wall. But anyways.
Now, how much of this also, too, would you say is just consistently, practice shooting?
I mean, that's fair. You're a new guy coming into the swag. I guess you got to earn it. But I mean, I've seen some BS calls from people who do not deserve calls. So,
yeah. My thing is 100 made free throws every day before you leave that gym. Every day. Gotta be. It needs to. Because we consistently need to start making shots every single day. Every day. That way it just becomes second nature. You need to be the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. Sounds like a cliche, but it's very honest.
Man said it sounds like a cliche. I mean, yeah, but it's the truth.
And also with that too, I guess we can switch on over here as well. Muscle memory. Yeah, exactly. Muscle memory. Do it so many times you can't get it wrong. So many times you can't mess it up.
You get that routine you set, whether it's you take 2 steps, spin the ball, pound it a couple times on the court, flip it again, and then you line it up, and you're good.
You should be nearly perfect shooting free throws at that point.
With no crowd noise, because then we factor in pressure, crowd noise. You want to be perfect at practice, so when you come to the game, it factors in for everything.
Also, FAMU does have a new strength and conditioning coach on staff. Appreciate the source that loaned me this. So he comes from the Miami Dolphins. He is ex-military as well. I need to find out which branch he served in. Josh Woods, who was strength and conditioning coach with the Miami Dolphins, comes to FAMU.
Heard of this guy.
Yeah, he was down in Miami. He let me see if I can pull up his profile again. Let me see.
He wasn't in the NFC South by any chance at one point, was he?
Not that I'm seeing. His profile mostly has him with the Dolphins, and I think he was at Charlotte at one point. He actually worked in Minnesota. Yeah, he worked in Minnesota. Minnesota is what I'm seeing.
Interesting.
I think he also.
I think I've heard of this guy before. Maybe it was more for maybe it was something on somebody on the Dolphins. I don't know. But I remember hearing about this guy. But yeah, that's a good pull.
Yeah. I'm trying.
I mean, that Dolphins defense. I mean, have you seen some of the dogs on the defense?
Yeah.
The Dolphins, I'll give them credit. Their offense might have been horse crap for most of the year, but the defense did improve a lot. And that defensive coordinator is going up to the Ravens, I heard. So that's going to be a good pull for them. But, it will be interesting to see. They need to get more physical. So hopefully that ex-military training background and NFL background helps them.
I need to know what branch he was in, because I can tell you now, if he was a Ranger,
my money's on a Ranger.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling Ranger, because I'm thinking
I could see Marine. It's definitely not Navy. It's either Marine or Ranger, and I'm seeing more. Yeah, I think it's more a Ranger than a Marine. Hold on. You might be that tough in a tattoo sometimes. If you could see the tattoos, they sometimes have a Semper Fi tattoo. But I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't tell
I could probably just Google it. What's his name? Joseph Wood, right?
Josh Wood. Josh Woods.
Josh Woods.
Yeah, I mean, my third guess, which is way out of left field, was going to be he might have been training to try to be a SEAL, maybe. But at the same time, too, I'm definitely thinking like Ranger or Marine. I only say this because I mean they say branches shouldn't matter, but your branch kind of matters because if he was an ex-Marine, oh, he's gonna be whooping somebody's ass in summer workouts. He's gonna be getting the most out of these guys. Just because of the way that they train, the motto they live by, the creed they live by. That's somebody that I would love to see working with these guys in the summer. But, the pro football experience, the experience working, for two NFL franchises, and then also, but then also too, having had the college experience as well, plus the military background. Okay, so he was in the Army.
Army Combat Aviation Brigade. We were right. It was Army. That's Rangers.
Yeah. Hey, still, that means he's bringing a hard-nosed mindset and knows how to work. That's no time for BS. I love that type of stuff. He's going to be a strict disciplinarian. He's going to be on there. You know what's all summer. Love it.
The magic needs after Paulo. Needs to, chunky peanut butter needs to lose some weight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, they've already started doing like fourth quarter drills and everything too, which I love to see. You could go on Instagram, you see it already. The all-in T-shirts and everything. I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to April 4th when the spring game is. Hopefully, I am able to get to Tallahassee to see the game. But man, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time, man. Right now, I've heard though. I think Hayes is one of the quarterbacks that's actually like taking reps and throwing right now. I'm not sure about the others at the moment, but it's getting more and more interesting and more enticing. It's getting closer by the day. All right, Ace. We made it to your favorite sport.
My favorite, I think, is your favorite, but also my partial favorite.
So the next track meet is February 21st through 22nd at 8 a.m. Mm-hmm. It's SWAC Indoor Championship,
Alabama. Yeah.
Oh, your boy Leonard Mustari is gonna basically.
And we still haven't got that NIL deal. What's taking so long, Tallahassee? Come on now.
I know.
Come on now.
I know. But see, this time around, it wasn't just him.
Ooh.
It was a couple of personal records. So you had Ariana Ladson, 60-meter hurdle, also 8.36 PR in the Windy City Invitational. Leandra Farrell, 2:15. Yeah, 2:15.08 personal record in the 800 meters in the Windy City Invitational. Then you had William Shelton, 1:53.55 is his PR, 800 meters. And then you had Tayana Adams.
Did you say 153?
Yeah, 1:53 in the 800 meters. Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Tiana Adams, 60-meter sprint, 7.55. Zakira Snow,
there was a track meet with some lower colleges, and had a high school kid running with them, and he smoked them at a 1:57. So if he ran a 1:53, that's a smoke.
Oh, dude, yeah,
that's like a 16 or 17-year-old running against college kids, and he got a 1:57 against them.
Speaking of, real quick, hate to get off topic. That kid, Arian Knighton.
Yeah.
He went to high school with you, right?
He was a freshman when I was a senior, but I remember I was home for senior year, COVID.
Golly, dang, you missed all the good ones, man. Dang.
I miss all the connections. I know. Yes. Don't remind me.
Dang. Jeez. Yes, Ace went to high school with an Olympian pretty much.
Yeah, but I wasn't at the same time. Well, at the same time, but not
virtually.
Virtually, yeah. Help.
So, I mean, look, take it. We can get it.
We'll take it how we get it. Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna go ahead and share this. Because, dude, track and field has been tearing it up. This has been like the highlight of the offseason so far. Can you see this?
Hold up. Let's make it nice, big. Hold up. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Banner out. Hide. What did I miss when I was looking at y'all, cooking with y'all, and giving out verses and bookings to y'all, making sure I was with him and when you was all in my crib, looking at hoes word for word, I always felt like this, man. What did I miss? It wasn't you, it was me. It ain't. Okay.
Yeah, they've been
okay.
They've been balling. They've been balling. Oh, wait. And then we had a school record set. Number one, Janari Kinchin, 7.34 personal record in the 60-meter finals. Oh, let's go ahead and share that one. Let's go ahead and share that one, I guess. And you know what? Because I knew someone from track was going to take it.
We all know it was going to be them.
Oh, dude, of course. If there was ever a group that has had Rattler of the Week on lock since we've come back, exactly, it's track. So, yeah, that's your Rattler of the Week right there. Janari Kinchin, 7.34 in the women's 60-meter finals. This was not at the Clemson meet. This was at the Windy City Invitational. The Clemson meet was the week prior.
This is a different meet. Mm-hmm. I think it just had it there. Open the photo big back again.
Oh, yeah. 1 sec.
It set it up here in the Windy City Invitational.
Yeah. Because Leonard Mustari was the one that was balling out at the Clemson meet. And even in the Gainesville meet, the one at Florida.
Did he run in the Windy City one or no?
It wouldn't shock me if they didn't run him because of the mere fact that you have the SWAC Indoor Invitational coming up.
Probably give him a break.
Yeah, it would make sense to just give him a break with the SWAC Indoor Championships coming up.
Because he ran back-to-back weeks.
Exactly, because, again, I mean, you've proven your stuff at this point. It is. It really is. Like, funny enough, ironically, as you watch the Winter Olympics, you can't help but think about and look forward to summer and what that's going to bring. You have so much involved with that, and I look at a lot of these runners with like the 800 meters, just 60-meter hurdlers, and I'm curious what they could do with the 110 if you put them on an outdoor track. Like, some of these runners, there's no reason why they can't represent the U.S. or their respective countries if they are from different countries in LA in 2028. Some of these kids that are on FAMU's track squad right now should be getting phone calls from Team USA about possibly training.
And also the indoor world track meet in July. I have 2 comments.
I believe so.
1. Okay. Yeah. Coaching staff is coaching right now.
Dude, they've been putting in work, dude. They have been.
The fact that 2 of them are from the women, the 60-meter hurdle, not just women, but also like the men and women hurdles for 60 meters means whoever is running that hurdle coaching is they found some secret sauce.
It's elite. Yep. No, yeah, 60-meter sprints. These aren't even hurdles. Some of them. These are just 60-meter sprints. The one girl, Ariana
didn't somebody run a personal best or something in the 60-meter hurdle? Oh, it's like the first name we said.
Yeah, Ariana Ladson, she ran an 8.36. So put that in perspective. She ran an 8.36 in the hurdles, and then Leonard Mustari ran a 7.65 7'5".
So a second difference.
Or no, my bad. 7'5'7".
That's still about a second. That's actually not bad
Yeah.
between the men and women's.
It's really not. Like, if you think about it,
I
like,
mean, she's fast as hell.
yeah. And think about it like this too. In that video that we've seen, the 2 videos we've seen of Leonard Mastari, she would beat some of the men that raced against him.
Uh-huh. I was gonna say, she's fast as hell. Like, she really fast. Not bad. Very. Another round of applause. Give me a second shout out.
I'm telling you, dude. That track squad ain't to be played with.
No.
It's just stuff of
a man. Go with that secret sauce. Oh, you know what we gotta talk about before we head out though? You have the it was the kid on Instagram with the family posted when he signed the FAMU. I thought that was so wholesome. Everybody was talking about it going viral. I'm like, this man just so happy to be a Rattler. You know what I'm talking about? The kid.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about I don't want to say. Was it? Okay. All right. I didn't want to say it out loud.
I'm not saying that out loud, but I just thought it was so cool because like everybody's going crazy on mine. But the kid's just so happy to be a Rattler. It's like, let the kid be, man. It's his moment. Like the whole family looks like they're bought in too. Because like, you know, sometimes a kid will sign with a school, and you saw it between like kids who went to Tennessee because mom wanted to go to Tennessee, but he wanted to go to Ohio State.
Oh, that was what's his name?
Jacob Copeland, like he wanted to go Florida. He went to Florida and not Alabama, and his mom got mad and all that. It was like the whole family was bought in on this kid going to FAMU. So I thought that was just like really cool.
Yeah, there it is right there. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up right here. And then I'll go ahead and share my screen here. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. That is not it.
Sorry guys, I'm tired. It's a long day.
It has been a long day, Ace. It's been a very long day. Here you go, right here. So yeah, you talking about Kate Corbett Yarborough?
Yeah, look how like the whole family looked like they bought in, which is like you would like to see.
Oops, blow it up some. Yeah, man, that's you could tell right there, like things like that out of high school. That's a family that they want to be at FAMU. Their son loves it there, loves the culture, wants to be in that locker room, wants to be in that system, knows he can probably contribute right away along the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what he can do. Plus, factor
Where
in
is he from? Just click his bio real quick.
Fleming High School. Fleming. This is actually his dad right here. Oh no, this is him. He's actually they listed him wrong.
280.
He's 6'6", 280. He's from Mandarin, Florida.
So he's a local, give or take.
Nah, that's Mandarin South.
No, I'm saying like he's from Florida is what I mean by
yeah. Yeah, he has. Oh, dude. I think he just needs to put a little bit more weight on.
Like we can work with that,
Jacksonville. Yeah, that's right. Mandarin's in Jacksonville. I'm tripping. Yeah, it is because Terrell Jennings he went to Mandarin High School.
Hey, you never know, maybe something like that going there. But 6'6", 280 as a freshman coming in, you'll buff him up. He can get up into the threes.
Oh, for sure. And I think he's in this photo. I think he's playing guard, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. The center's on his right because there's a guy on his left, and the quarterback.
You know what? Let's look at his huddle.
Let's look at his huddle real quick.
Let's see what
That's crazy.
Spring game. New highlight.
It hasn't loaded.
Here we go. Why is the screen so like blown up? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Senior season class of 2026. Let's see. Oh, wait. Geez. Let me stop sharing so I can share the other screen. Here, wait, damn it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, he pulls and he destroys.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's a guard. Oh, yes.
Oh, he's a good
Look
pulling
at that
guard.
hole.
Woo.
Look at this
Oh, yeah.
hole.
Oh,
Look
my
at that.
God. Yeah.
I mean, it was a pass play, but they didn't even.
He already has an agent. Not bad.
See, this is what I was meaning about, being nasty and not being sexy. Look at
Yeah,
that
and he can
hole.
move. Look at him move. That's what I'm more impressed with. He can move too.
Bullying people, pancake block.
Clean out.
Take him to the cooler. Take him back to the Gatorade cooler.
He just pancaked that man to
Golly.
hell. Damn. And it's 10 o'clock and I'm already hungry for pancakes.
Is it really 10 o'clock? God, it is 10 o'clock. And it's crazy. You know what's scary too is this kid's still growing. 6'6",
That's what I'm saying.
280, he's still growing.
6'6", 280 as a freshman. Well, actually, no. Most likely, if he's signing now, that means he's still a senior. So he might be 6'6", 285 walking in the door. Almost 290 walking in the door. And if he can get in by spring for the spring training, like that'll help him. But probably not. You won't see him until the summer.
Yeah,
Get him in there.
You may not see him till. Here we go. Good pass blocking.
This is true, but for the last 2 years under a certain somebody, it was mostly optional, unfortunately. So I mean, if you don't expect them long, you just maximize the time you have with them. That's kind of how it is in today's day and age. Well, especially with smaller schools, you want to develop them so they can go on to their own like endeavors, but you want to maximize what you got with them when you got them.
Very true. Yeah, you gotta, whoever you bring in behind this kid, if you don't expect to keep them long, you gotta make sure they're just as good. Keep the cycle flowing. Dude, this kid is a bully, man. All right, that's enough. Yeah, that kid's
Nice
a bully,
bully
man.
session.
Yeah. Very optional with that mother man mentality. 2025.
What have I started?
No, I mean that was good though, man. Because I mean they also have he's also got a quarterback that they signed as well too out of Thomasville. I believe he lost like 2 games. Yeah, Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, we talked about this last week. Not last year. Good Lord. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, this kid can sling it. And I'll let this be the last thing that we talk about before we wrap up this evening. So yeah, Thomas County Central High School quarterback nicknamed the Operator, according to his huddle. This is his highlights from that he posted.
Operator? What the hell?
Trust me, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something now. Oh, I can hear it in my ear.
Switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems.
All right, got to add T-Mobile here that we got to sit
satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at.
America's best network needs off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. And now, for a limited time, get our most value pack plan ever.
And yes, this is going to be a real QB battle. You got Knowles, you got Hayes, you got Jalen Johnson coming in. Like you got some heavy hitters that can sling it. I think he understands that as well too. I think he does. And for those of them that are going to question if they should stay like a 3rd or 4th year, we're going to see just how bad some of these guys love FAMU.
We're going to have to work on that release a little bit, but it's not bad.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. Again, 41-2 as a starter in high school.
The ball's popping out the hand. I just don't like how it's kind of hitching. But it's all right. It's kind of like an old school Phil Rivers gunslinging vibe. You know, it's not like a smooth motion. It's kind of like stopping right here and then going. If you watch by the elbow drop, but otherwise it's fine.
Now I gotta watch it closer. Oh, I see what you mean.
It'll get dropped for like
Yeah.
a half a second and then it pops right out of his arm. Kind of reminds me of Phil. Oh, little wheels. Oh, a little shiftiness. Look at him go. He's a big hit. What is he? 6'4"? 6'3".
He's 6'3", 225.
So he's a little thicker. He's almost closer to Byron Brown's size.
Mm-hmm.
You know, also
And
that's
the
a
thing
pretty big
is-
comp. That's what I'm seeing a lot of anyway. 6'3", 245, 225 you said, right?
225. Yeah, 225.
Give him in the weight room, bulk him up to 220. I'm gonna keep him around yeah, similar to that picture, almost. Yeah, I can see it. But you can run QB power on him a lot. If he got like that size, if he can move fast enough.
There we go. Here goes another one.
This is Georgia.
Yeah, this is in Georgia, South Georgia.
No, they got dogs from South Georgia.
Oh, that's against Lowndes right there. Oh, okay.
It's up the scene. Nice.
Yeah, it was one thing that Allison was saying was it's crazy how this kid was not heavily recruited. But Coach Quinn Gray was saying too, you know, like he was heavily recruited by us. Golly, the seam every time.
He's not afraid to throw it in the middle, which you like. Okay, so I think two things should be moving the feet a little better in the pocket. He's kind of standing a little too still, upright, rigid. But the ball is coming more or less accurate, which is fine. I guess you could work with it. But you want to see his feet move a little better, I guess. Because he'll face issues when the pocket breaks down a little bit, kind of like how it is right there. But he's getting out, creates, throws a dot, outside shoulder. Nice. Yeah, you can run him like the Byron Brown package of like how USF ran him. Nice.
Threw to the corner. Could have been a better ball, but
there was a couple throws in the Super Bowl itself that they threw it to the back pylon. On one of Darnold's ones, if he threw it to the back pylon, that would have been a touchdown.
Nice.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna get out of that pocket.
So at least we know he could throw on the run too. He could throw dots on the run.
Yeah, I can see the picture throw. It's kind of rigid. It's not pure fluid, but it's not unworkable. That's probably the best one right there.
All right, we'll let this go for 3 more.
Play action, 2-step hit, bind. On the dome. Damn. This is cover 2. No. Yeah, it's cover 2.
Yeah, these guys know how to get open.
He threw it right in between two zone defenders in the corner. That's crazy.
Found that pocket in the coverage.
That's cover 1. Man, gone.
Touchdown.
Yep.
I like what Quinn did and what he brought in, man.
That is a very high potential
really
guy. With that size, you can work with that a lot. One more thing on that. Wait, no.
Go ahead.
I mean, we didn't really talk about Terrell Jennings. He didn't get much PT in the Super Bowl, sadly. But shout out for his season and whatnot. I think he can get an opportunity elsewhere next year. I don't think he doesn't have to stay in New England. I think his contract is up, actually. I think this year. He's an RFA, if I'm not mistaken. Because he's been in New England, 2 years or 3 years now?
I'm actually looking at the contract right now. So according to Spot Track, according to Spot Track, he is on a 3-year deal. He has
3 years left.
2026 left.
Yeah, so one more year left.
Yeah, so in 2027, he becomes a restricted free agent. He is set to make a base salary of $1.075 million next year.
And you mentioned this, right? And I know the difference between the Seahawks Patriots game and the Patriots Texans game. The script pretty much worked almost identical, except the weather was way better in San Francisco than it was in New England for that game. But you saw the difference in that
Quarterback play
game
was
where
better.
it was.
The
It's not
quarterback
even the
play was
quarterback play.
better.
Excuse me. Did you not see Kenneth Walker go for more yards on the first drive than Houston had running the whole game?
Well, I mean, yeah, that too.
Like that
yes.
helps Darnold. It kind of feeds off each other, and like that's what FAMU's gonna have to do later on. She's like get that run established, and then it makes your quarterback's life easier, especially when you're gonna have a new guy at quarterback. You need your running backs to help set the tone early. And like Houston, they didn't have a guy who could go between the tackles, thump them, get the yards, keep it in third and manageable. It was Stroud having to drop back every time, and New England knew that and just sent the house every time. Because Darnold wasn't great by any means. He just was able to keep the ball on time enough. Because he had a lot of missed throws too, and Gonzalez was by far the best player in that game. I'll glaze him all day tomorrow anyway. But I mean, Nick Casario make a phone call. Terrell Jennings for a seventh and a pick swap. Like you swap 7th round picks and Terrell Jennings in it.
Yeah, I mean it's $1 million.
We saw him against, was it Atlanta? I believe he was effective in that Atlanta game. Like he was
effective. He was effective when they played here. He just got hurt.
Yeah, like whenever he was getting stuff, he was effective. Like he could run it between the tackles and thump. If you can't get, you're not sure on Joe Mixon's health. I'm sure Houston is gonna take a running back early in the draft this year coming up, but we kind of saw it with Seattle. They kind of don't run a full bell cow until the playoffs, and that's what keeps guys healthier. Like Kenneth Walker was struggling with injuries. They had Charbonnet take some of the load off of him, keep him rested. Playoffs game, boom, run, good. The Charbonnet, I think, not Charbonnet, Jennings' role for his career, if he can get in as a number 2 back and help like take in those thumping duties, kind of like how you had Jamal Williams do it back in Detroit all those years ago, or 4 years ago now?
Yeah, I remember that.
You know how he was helping take off the big hits off the running backs. Like you need that kind of role for him going forward in his career, and obviously special teams. But just was gonna throw that one out there. Great season though.
Yeah, I mean, great season. One more year left again. If he were to go to the Texans, I would like that actually. Xavier Smith.
The Bucs are in need for a running back. Could always use a backup. Unless you're going to give Sean Tucker it, but Sean Tucker is not exactly inside the tackles either.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm not. I keep Sean Tucker as running back 3. I'd go get a running back 2, preferably.
If he can continue, if he can get better in the pass game and be like, if he can figure out how to be a dynamite pass pro back, his career is set. If you could pass protect, your career is pretty much locked in. You'll guarantee the job anywhere. And you get that through film study and knowing where the blitz comes.
It's true. And, he's shown he could pick up the blitz and, play the power game multiple times when he was at FAMU and even, now in the league. So I'm excited to see where Terrell Jennings goes. I think the Rams should bring back Xavier Smith. His contract's up. I think what does work in Xavier Smith's favor is the fact that Matthew Stafford is coming back. And he's a Xavier Smith fan.
Yeah, I think Xavier Smith will be back. It'll be a 1-year deal. He'll just have to earn his spot back in the preseason and during the season. He'll be on a very short leash, though.
Because
if he muffs it again, he'll be gone.
The Rams are going to bring somebody else in. It's going to be a late-round pick. Someone's going to be hungry. Xavier Smith's going to have to, fight and hold it off and secure his spot. He's going to have to make some plays on special teams in the preseason as well, too. So, 2 guys I'm excited to see. And then, of course, Marquise Bell. I'm excited to see what
Hopefully,
he does in
new
Dallas
defensive
next year.
coordinator. We got new defensive coordinator in Dallas. Zimmer's gone, so hopefully he can use him right and keep him as a hybrid linebacker and not have him covering slot receivers and keep him on tight end running backs.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact,
We'll talk more as the draft progresses on who could come out this year and make an impact.
So he's actually still got 2 more years left on his salary cap or on his
he re-upped.
contract. Yep. He's actually due $1.5 million this coming season. He's due $2.3 million in 2027. He'll be a free agent in 2028. So yeah, 3 years, $9 million. Looking good.
Mhm.
Looking good. Let's see. They already have guys ahead of X now. Could be tough. Yeah, it could. Yeah, I mean, he was wide receiver 4 when he came in. Ace, would you say? Yeah, wide receiver 4. Because they had
5.
Devontae, they had Puka.
When
else did they have
Xavier
in front
Smith
of
came in, they didn't have
Puka?
Devontae at that point. They had Cup and Puka. Then they had Tutu Atwell. They had Whittington, I think his name is.
That's the other one, 2-2.
And they had
The boy
Marcus
number
Robinson
88,
last
too.
year. Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about this season. I was talking about just
this
season.
year, they got Devontae, Puka, Whittington, Tutu. And they had a rookie.
Okay, so yeah, he was 5. Yeah. That makes sense. Because they did keep giving reps to Whittington that I thought Xavier Smith deserved, but to each his own. All right, folks. That's gonna do it for us this evening. We did the best we could.
Yep. For our
What?
situation. It's kind of late.
10:25.
Hour 6 minutes, not bad. Could keep it shorter, but we had to do
Sheesh.
our track glaze, do a little scouting report there on 2 guys with some good potential.
Also, don't forget to Run and Gun Podcast will be live for the season finale tomorrow at 8 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in and join us. We'll recap the Super Bowl and also multiple other things like whose career just basically came. Thank you so much. Yeah. We'll also preview whose career just came to an end over the weekend for the Super Bowl as well, or during the Super Bowl weekend, and the Olympics.
Whose career came to an end over the Super Bowl?
Or during Super Bowl weekend, but
oh yeah, that idiot. Okay, now I know who we're talking about. Took me a second. Don't mind me. I'm a little slow, unlike him who was trying to run people over, but he was an idiot anyway.
Wow, sheesh.
Going out to Rickea Jackson, you're like Rick Jackson is like,
yeah,
what
buddy.
are you doing to Queens here? Come on.
Yeah, but Buddy can't step foot in Detroit anymore.
Or Louisiana.
You saw what they did to the Hornets. Let me stop. All right, folks.
Hey,
Good night.
Isaiah Jackson said, if no one going to punch Bob's bridges, I'll do it. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Y'all see it tomorrow.
Good night.